red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Sarah Bethany, be sure to edit out this material here. I'm just testing the camera. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. It is I, High Master Nessus, your foremost instructor, educator, and I don't know what you'd call it, savant of BDSM, fetish, and kink. And Slave Sarah Bethany and I have decided we're going to have longer episodes, The Master's Lair, and then short episodes, mini-sodes, if you will, about pressing issues in BDSM. As everyone knows, Monday is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday because it's the day of love, and we celebrate love and romanticism. And as everybody knows, Valentine's Day 2015, the best film based on the best work of BDSM ever, 50 Shades of Grey, was released. So Slave Sarah Bethany and I are going to have a watch-along party with the familiars, and we're going to have some nice vegan snacks, and we're also going to have some popcorn and all sorts of nice things, some cruelty-free licorice. And my ideas come from the scrolls of the elders, the old guard. But we can't be fossils. We can't be stuck in the past like an insect stuck in amber. I don't know if you've seen Jurassic Park, but that happened on there. We have to be pliable. We have to be flexible. We have to incorporate, when something amazing and new comes out like 50 Shades of Grey, we have to incorporate it into our practice. I have two works of art that inform my BDSM theories. Number one, of course, 50 Shades of Grey. Number two, The Lion King. And we're going to have a long episode on that. Mufasa is probably the ideal dom. The ideal dominant. He is a predator with a heart. He understands the interconnectedness of the circle of life, and he never harms another creature without weighing the consequences and the forefront of it. So, very briefly, kink terminology, fetish, BDSM, there's so many words. And every time you go on FetLife, oh, this definition, this definition, that. Most of it is nonsense. It's self-serving people's agendas. Let's just start off with an easy one. What is a kink? A kink is when somebody is psychologically sick and they have some sick attachment to something, right? Hair, shoes, something unseemly and perverse like that. What is a fetish? About the same thing, you know. People have rubber fetish. I care about people, not objects. Except when I objectify a person and they're an object, then I care about that person, but part of me knows that they're a person and not an object. Really, the jewel in the crown, the pearl in the oysters, BDSM, being a dominant, if you will, having that capacity to lead, that is the real challenge. Everything else is just play acting and foolishness and, oh, I'm going to have sex with a hairbrush and, oh, dress me up in a leather cat suit and put me upside down. Dominance and submission is the center of it all. And what does it mean to be a dominant? It's not as easy as you think. Step one, watch 50 Shades of Grey. You'll learn a lot from Mr. Grey. A dominant is an alpha male like myself, someone who is without blame or blemish or flaw. He takes a woman to a special place, a place beyond shame, beyond guilt, fills her full of himself, fills her full of this magic elixir rare that we call submission, which is the greatest and finest gift anybody can ever give. And please stay tuned to High Master Nessus, because we're going to have the lovely slave Sarah Elizabeth give her submission to me. And she's making a very beautiful Valentine for me. It's going to say my submission on it. It's going to be a big frilly heart. And we're going to have a ceremony for it. And it's going to be quite touching. I liken it to Princess Diana's wedding. It's going to be something of that magnitude and scope, with that pageantry. I'm going to dress up my familiars in little satin, what do you call those fellows, squires, or who are the coachmen? Yes, they're going to have little satin cummerbunds. They're going to look like coachmen. It's going to be like Cinderella. Oh, Cinderella, Cinderella. I really like that movie too. Maybe I'm gonna have to put that in the top 5 of BDSM films too, because there are some good lessons in that one if you haven't seen it. So, a dominant. Dominant. They are an alpha male. They have a sterling character. They can do no wrong. They're an expert in 100 fields. A submissive. A submissive is a delicate flower who need not be trampled by this awful world we live in. And the greatest gift she can give, it's like a clock constructed out of watermelon sugar and gold and spun sugar, and with the most incessant inner workings, complex and beguiling. And this treasure is in a mother of pearl box with peepholes of crystal. That is what submission is, you fools. And if you take that and you smash it, you're nothing but a brute. You're nothing but a foul, vile varlet. You need to be a man of character, a man of nobility. That is the first step in being a true dominant. Anyway, what I need you to do, I have such an amazing comprehension of these rules and terms and what have you that I can't even recall any of them. It's like a fish trying to define what water is. Well, water is the element I swim in. BDSM is the element I swim in. So what I'd like for you to do, if you want to know a particular term, go down in the comments and ask a question, and I, High Master Nessus, will answer it to the best of my ability. And I just want to remind everybody, subscribe, like the videos, refer me to your friends. I'm the expert, you're not. You need to listen to me if you want to be happy. I wish it were different. I wish I could lay back and eat my arsenic bonbons and watch things on YouTube and learn something. But that would be very difficult for me, and I think you know why. Well, Slave Sarah Bethany, if you could please turn off the computer. And please edit out all this extraneous stuff if you don't mind. It's very irritating how poorly you edit everything.
Hi, Master.
All right.